This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Amazon exclusive Star Wars The Black Series Credit Collection Mandalorian. Now this is something I'm really happy to add to the collection and I cannot wait to check it out with you guys. But before I crack this thing open, I want to take a closer look at the packaging. Alright, so at first I really wanted to show off this box here. I absolutely love this card. I actually did buy two because I wanted to keep one on card to hang up and display because I just think it looks really, really nice. First thing, the Kenner logo. They actually put the Kenner logo on this because this is supposed to be a throwback to the old Star Wars Kenner toys with this vintage card back and things like this. The style is very much that old Kenner style, which I think is really, really cool. So I dig that. We do got the concept art right here that you see during the credits of the show, which is nice. This is the art that this figure is based on. So this is actually based on that artwork and that different colors and style. So I think it's really cool that they even made this. It's an odd variation. I get it. Not going to be for everyone. But for me, who is an artist and is going to be a completist of all the Mandalorian figures, I'm all about this, dude. I think it looks great. This is an Imperial credit that we get as a bonus. That's pretty cool too, so I love that. We got the Mandalorian wording up there. The Mandalorian, again, very much in a Kenner style, like Return of the Jedi almost kind of thing, so that's pretty cool too. Really dig this. Turn the box around again. We get a full image of that that artwork right there, looking really nice. We got some of the Jawas and things like that. That's really cool too. And then we get a read-up right here for what's going on with the Jedi, or not the Jedi, excuse me, the Mandalorians and the Empire and things like that in different languages. So that's really cool. Again, very old school, very reminiscent. I love, like, even in the packaging is printed on to make it look like it's an old weird packaging. I think it's really cool. That's not actual fold or dirt or marks or anything. That's just printed on there to make it look like it's an old figure. So I think that's really cool, man. So really excited about this. So let's go ahead and crack this figure open and see what we have inside. Okay, so now let's check out this new Mando figure here. Now again, I know this isn't going to be for everyone. This variant might be a little too weird for you guys. You might not dig the colors, but for me, I'm totally stoked about this because I just think it's a really cool variation, and I'm pretty happy to have it in the collection. I love the fact that they base it on the artwork, which I think is great. I think it's gorgeous artwork, so getting a figure based on that art is fantastic. So the helmet looks really good. You see the big difference is going to be that like green paint that we see, that really nice like a mint green that we see splattered on there, looking really, really cool. And the big difference is obviously going to be the colors here. If you have that first Mandalorian Black Series figure, you know what you're going to expect, but the colors are going to be vastly different. You see we have like a bright orange right here on the chest, yellow pauldron right there, yellows and like turquoises, and his gauntlets are blue, like a very, very bright blue. So that's interesting. You know, like at least it's like really orangish brown gloves. I mean, the colors are going to be wild here. And instead of making it look like dent marks and things like that, it just looks like paint smear or paint splash, you know what I mean? So kind of like a la Sabine Wren, because she's an artist, so she has paint scattered all over her suit. So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this one. You got some more paint splatter right there on like that. I think it looks awesome. Love this, dude. I really do like this a lot. For me, it works. The big difference is going to be he has a green cape. That's pretty wild here. You got his gun on there on the back. Very cool looking figure, man. So I'm going to bring in the very first Din Djarin figure here, and you can see the massive difference. So this is what he looks like on the actual show. This is just a concept art that we see in the credits. So it is a very vastly different look than what we see again from the show. So I'm all about that, though. That cape is a green cape, just looks wild. And this is a pretty cool art piece, you know what I mean? It's not meant to be realistic or anything like that. It's meant to be just a fun, colorful, artistic piece. And that's what this is to me. I like it for that reason. So there you get your side-by-side comparison of the original from the actual show and then concept art of the show. So I think he is a gorgeous action figure. Okay, so now let's check out his accessories. We do get his pistol here, standard pistol we've seen with all of these Din Djarin figures. Looking pretty good with the silver, and that reddish brown handle works out really nice. We also do get his like sniper rifle tuning fork weapon. I love this weapon, it's really cool. It is done in like this really dull gray plastic, so I wish there was more of those like paint effects or paint splatter kind of things on there for this. I think that would have been cool. And I still do have the same problem like pegging it on the back. It just does not stay on there as well as I would prefer. So that is still kind of an issue with all of these Mando figures. Just holstering this on the back, it comes off way too easy. So it is what it is. But for this one, since this is a credit series, we do get Imperial Credits right here. I'm guessing that's 700 Imperial Credits. I don't really know how numbers and money work in Star Wars, but that's pretty cool that we get this as a little bonus. I think it's awesome for those that want to cosplay or maybe give it to a kid and they want to play some Star Wars and they have money for themselves now. I think it's really cool, so I really dig this as a bonus. I love that. So we don't get a ton of accessories with this figure, but what we do get is pretty fun, and again, I just think it's pretty awesome. Okay, so let's run down his articulation real quick. So the head is on a ball joint, does roll around a bit with the neck like that, so that works out very nice. Rotates left and right, up and down, and pivot side to side. Arms go full 360, up and out that far. Rotation at the bicep, it says with single bend at the bicep, rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. We get a ball peg in the midsection, so that rolls around like so, does turn left and right, pivot side to side, and crunches back and forth. Hip joints that kick forward that far, back not so much, splits all the way out that far. Rotation in the upper thigh. We got double jointed knees that go about that much. Ankle joints go up, down, and a beautiful ankle rocker. So overall, the articulation is the basic same. If you have any of the other Mandalorian Din Djarin figures, you don't know what to expect. It's basically the same thing. You're mostly gonna get this because it's a really cool, weird, different looking figure than what we normally get, based on the really cool concept art, and you get a credit with it. So I think it's awesome. So this, in my opinion, is a lot of fun and a definite must get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and NECA Batman figure. Also for comparison, here he is standing next to every other Black Series Mandalorian figure from my collection. And just for fun, here he is with little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Credit Collection Mandalorian. Now overall, I think this is a really fun and cool figure. Now I know it's not going to be for everyone with these wacky colors, and I get that, totally understandable. But for me, I absolutely love that concept art, and getting an action figure based on that concept art I think is really cool. It's a really fun variant, and I'm so glad that I got two because I really wanted to open one up, and I really wanted to leave one on card because that blister card is incredibly gorgeous. It makes for a great display piece. So again, I know it's not for everyone, but I love it, and I think he's totally awesome and a definite must get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.